tossed in there.
That's a dangerous play.
It's just a real dangerous play in that situation.
This could be a major penalty. I doubt they'll call it.
Ray Conway, head coach, out
We'll
on
call
the
it
ice.
cross-check, so it'll be a minute and a half.
Making sure it looks like Shuby's holding his, maybe his tailbone or his lower back as he went in back first. A lot of force. He was flying there.
And to take a cross-check a couple feet away. Those are the hits the NHL's trying to get rid of.
Those are always scary.
So he looks to be okay. Our replay feed's frozen, so that's a good thing. We can still see on the chat though. So chat us up on the chat.
And Jeremy, don't forget to get them to subscribe, right?
Yes, subscribe below.
I love hitting the subscription thing.
We apparently had a freeze issue, maybe. I don't know.
It is cold in here.
Ofteride on the power play for the Penguins. The Sir Pizza power play. Work down low for Wu. Wu across to Ofteride. Ofteride back to Wu. Wu looks in front, looking across the ice for real. It'll be kept alive by the stick of Ofteride. He's got Wu backside.
Wow.
And an absolute howitzer. The RZA, the Jizza, the ghost face killer. It's Austin Wu with a one-time missile from Ofteride to give the Pens a 1-0 lead on the Sir Pizza power play.
Are Wu kidding me?
I love it. Hey, if you're at Sir Pizza right now, that's $1 off pizzas for the next 15 minutes. If you're at Sir Pizza right now, they don't have breakfast pizza though, they're not open. So
heads up.
We are allowed to run that promotion before noon.
And a puck was just sent to the stands. Actually, if you bring that puck to the scoring table, you will also get 15% off Sir Pizza for the next 10 minutes. Of course, we're being told by Chris Filiaggi that is not the case. That would never happen.
It'll be a face-off in center that is gained control by the Reapers, and it's an offside
Hey, what
play.
a goal that was. I mean, great setup, a good battle one on the setup and working it around. Almost a break, really, for the Reapers, but Ofteride strong on his stick in his hands, control it. And as Wu went across crease earlier, they come right back to him, and he stays in that lane. And I'm telling you, he was ready for that.
And I'm pretty sure we saw the stick on fire Selly. The Selly game strong with this one.
It was the third key.
Yeah, it'll be a shot in by the Reapers into the gullet of the Penguin goaltender. The puck drops in front, and he'll cover it up. 6:55 to play in the first. Your Penguins have a Sir Pizza power play goal to have a 1-0 advantage.
We just got the stats here from our research crew. That was a 95 mile per hour one-time blast from Austin Wu.
Upgraded radar capabilities. I think NASA helped us with it overnight as Jack Reel comes in the right-hand side, and he'll find crossbar. What would Mike Lang say on that one? Big Ben strikes one. A turning puck into the middle, sent careening wide of Clutter, picked up by Armstrong. Armstrong passes it all the way across, looking for Reel, poked away by the Reaper D, and they'll be in offsides again.
Reel would have been gone on that one. It's hard to get passes across when you got D staying up on Reel right there, but if that bounces or a little bit more mustard on it, it's a breakaway. What a shot. That's Reel's shot down that side, eh? He just puts it where the cookie jar is usually, this time finding the crossbar.
Filiaggi battling at center, able to tap it to a crossing Evans, who weaves to the middle. His shot blocked off of his stick and just wide. Evans will pick it back up in the corner and tap it behind the cage. Rimmed around to Villela. Villela stepping in, finding Filiaggi, who's directed pass
play.
Goes just wide of the cage. Back through center, players collide. Villela gets the puck to Evans. Evans all the way across to Filiaggi. What a pass!
Baby!
And Grandma, you didn't hide it well enough. Filiaggi finds the cookie jar again. Top cheddar. The cheddar is better on the feed from Evans, and it's 2-0 Penguinis.
What an area pass by Evans. Obviously some good transition passing up the ice, but just lays it into an area to Filiaggi's speed as he's able to beat that defender. And then all in one motion, Jeremy, on the move, catches it, and it's back across top corner. As you mentioned, you better hide that cookie jar when Filiaggi's out there because he's hunting.
Back to the point for Julius. He taps it towards the middle. It'll be brought on by the Reapers. Julius stays with it and defends the puck away. Back to the blue line where it'll be tossed in on an offside play. And with 5:17 to go, period one, we'll have a neutral zone.
Wow, 2 nice goals. One off the rush, one on the power play setup. Both unbelievable shots.
Blue to take the face off. Back for Starzy. Constellation Kids able to win a battle and work it to Carter. Carter tries to dump it deeper into the Reaper zone. It's turned back the other way.
Should be back out on the ice here. That's good to see.
He'll pick the puck up and he'll find Wu. It bounces over his stick to the corner for Carter. Battling in the corner. Wu follows on, dislodges it for Star. Star shot in. Rebound. It's in front. It's all but over the line, but it's cleared by the Reaper D on a great play. Now Wu will try again with another one-timer. It's Julius. It's a shooting gallery out there for the Penguins right now. They've put a couple dollars in, and they've been banging away at the puck. Trying to win the big prize at the fair.
On the goal line, Jeremy. I mean, that was... I love how the D shrunk into the offensive zone as well. When you've got them collapse like that, you just jump in, tighten it up a little bit, get a little closer for those shooting opportunities. We see the D get not 1 but 2 shots from either side. You're right, shooting gallery as the Pens converge on the net and get rebound and reset it. Chances on that shift right there. This Wu line back to work again.
Penguins with an offensive zone draw that's controlled by the Reapers in their end. Bank it high up off the glass. It comes off a stanchion right to Sproul, who fires one in that's held.
A lucky bounce there for Sprouli. A good thing he was sharp, stayed with it. It came kind of into his feet. He pokes it up and able to get a good shot on net.
He's got an excellent shot and some silky mitts. He would be the one with a bouncing puck like that to be able to corral it right to a shooting position. The Reapers are controlling their own end, but the pass is picked off by Reel. He's pressured from behind, and it'll be Armstrong up the wing. He drops it, looking for Ofterhide. He'll get it back there. It's chopped out a bit, and the Reapers are back up ice. It's a 2-on-2. Reel on the back check. Can he make it a 2-on-3? Ofterhide with good pressure. Armstrong gets to the puck and taps it. Merlot will send Reel, or send it to Sproul, who finds Reel. He sends a backhander that stopped. Tries to bank it off the goaltender the next time. Sproulsy tripped up along the side of the cage. As multiple players, the bodies hit the floor. It'll be Kaminsky at the point, firing one glove side that is caught and held.
You could just tell once they got it up to Reel, he was gone up the wing and tried to take it far post to the backhand, maybe outweight the goaltender. Did a good job just staying with him, tracking across on that speed backhand move by Reel, but good job by Kaminsky too not to fly out of the zone on that second opportunity. Goaltender here for the Reapers makes a good save.
Harris breaks up a breakout, and the Pens will turn it right back into the Chicago zone, but it's offside. They lost control a bit, back into the zone. Sands puck. So we'll get a whistle.
Just want to give a shout out to Bobby Starr, who's standing next to me. I've got him over. Of course, we're all crazy hockey dads, right? And I got him help me out with my outdoor rink in the backyard. He's got a lighting project that I put him on that is going to be out of this world because he's putting stadium lighting in my backyard.
Buddy, you just missed a phenomenal
one-timer?
feed
Yeah.
from Filiaggi to Evans, who looks like he may have a new twig. Why would he have a new stick? Oh,
I know, yeah.
That's right. He exploded one yesterday.
Yeah, he exploded one, and your wallet got exploded, Jeremy.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Bobby Starr, we also found out something about Bobby Starling yesterday. He knows some of the rules. So
Some of them.
it'll be Paris in the Penguin zone. Coming out in front. Poke check by the netminder. Cleared up and out by Chicago. Evans able to angle, and
There's
Chicago
Evans
will
again.
ice the puck.
I'm telling you, like, there's been some breaks for this Reapers team up ice. You see Evans back pressure right there, just makes it a little easier on the D. We've seen Paris come back on a back check. Armstrong picked up for a D that was involved in the zone to get back and break up a 2-on-1. I think, you know, that back pressure is so key in this game, right? You talk about speed. You gotta, that's where it starts in creating turnovers, Jeremy, and having your speed game when you have forwards back pressuring like that.
Will be a D-to-D play for Starr to Julius, and we have a whistle.
Offside. I don't know, maybe the ref's calling something. No, I think it was offside. I think it was just a slow across the line laterally, and the players just got ahead of it before it crossed fully over the blue.
Good call there by these appear to be veteran referees, as a cross-ice feed will find Shub tapping it forward, looking for Wu.
There it is.
Comes to Carter, and he can't pull the trigger. He'll go back to Starr at the point. Starr back for Carter. That's read well and picked off. Streaming through center come the Reapers. Stick on puck there by Starr, frees things up, and he'll send it up to his partner Julius, who finds Shub, who's got Wu streaking, plays it to him as he cuts in front of the defense into the corner. He'll be gathered in by the Reaper D, angled a bit by Carter, and the Reapers will break things out and flip it past Starr, who gets
I don't know who
tied
that
up.
is.
I think they're going to call Starr for interference.
I don't know who interfered, They kind of both grabbed onto each other. That's a tough play. The Reapers are really good at that. I know they don't try to beat you. They use their speed. They'll just chip it to speed, pop it off the wall. It's really hard on defenders who are backing up trying to get to that puck when you got a guy barreling down on you. They don't waste time with toe drags. They're really good at using their speed and making it hard on defensemen. Starr had to kind of get in front of him there as he was likely to be beat off that
The
play.
Reapers walk right off the wall, and their leading scorer fires a missile high over the shoulder. And the penalty on Starr cost the Penguins, and the Reapers cut the lead in half, 2-1.
Yeah, face-off win by the Penguins on that play, and unable to get control of it. And that was just walking off the low side right to the post, and it's right upstairs right away. That was bar down. And power play goal now for the Reapers. One for the Pens on the power play, one for the Reapers on the power play. And they get themselves into this game 2-1. They'll get back 5-on-5 here. Penguins get down in that offensive zone and create some chances.
The Penguins have carried the play here, but the Reapers have made it a one-goal game on the power play as they win a battle in the corner, walk off and fire one high to the blocker's shot. Reel to the dot. Wins the draw, fires it over to Merlot. Merlot looks for Sproul and he'll toss it all the way to the corner. The Penguins will hunt the puck there. It's Reel on the forecheck, frees it up for Sproul behind the cage. He loses possession of it, and a nice stick lift by Armstrong to regain. Armstrong possesses the puck, stopping and starting. Tries back into the corner where he's tied up. Uses the frame to protect the puck a bit. Aufderheide will pinch down the wall. It's tapped past him for another 2-on-1 around Merlot. It's a breakaway now. The Reapers are in. They bury the puck, and they've tied the game at 2, just like that. And the Chicago fans are excited, banging on the glass. Penguins defense exposed on the pinch again and created that breakaway situation. Two very quick goals in less than 30 seconds, and it tied the game at 2-1. Harris will lean in on the dot. wins it back between the legs of Kaminsky, and the Reapers will win the race to the puck here. Kaminsky loses his stick in the corner. He'll kick at the puck. Back to the point it comes. Filiaggi pressures. Reapers fire one in. It's kicked around and just skips through the crease of the Penguins net. The Reapers gaining advantage from their 2 quick scoring attempts, or 2 quick goals. It'll be a battle behind for Villela. Centered out all the way back to the point. A turning shot. Blocked by Kaminsky, picked up by Paris. He's got Evans if he sees him. Filiaggi's got the puck behind him. It'll be Paris picking it up as time expires in the first period. The Penguins jump out to an early lead, control play throughout the first, and 2 quick goals. One on the power play and one on a breakaway for the Reapers have tied the game at 2.
Yeah, start you would ask for a power play goal and a nice off the rush goal, and got the game completely under control. Then a penalty, they get a little bit of life, Jeremy. They strike on the power play, and then off the rush with speed. You see these Reapers coming out of their zone. They pump it to speed and get going and tie this game at 2. We got anything in the chat yet? Everyone up yet in Swirly Nation?
21 and Swirly heads out there. As we've boosted our subscribers about 560. Thanks for subscribing.
Wow.
Make sure you subscribe below.
I think we went up by 5 subscriptions from yesterday. It's good to hear. We had everyone tuned in. We had the Romo family, of course, tuned in, trying to get us a broadcast of the game last night.
Would have been able to scout this Reapers team again. Opportunistic squad, creating goals from their chances as the Penguins will regroup here. And one thing I do know, as they gathered around head coach Ray Conway and assistant coach Chris Shue, that Ray Conway's a master motivator. So these boys will be ready for the second period. It'll be Paris to take the opening draw of period 2. Off of Kaminsky, picked up by Paris as we enter the Reaper zone. Tapped back out to center. Villela overskates, but Filiaggi will pick the puck up and twist it back in, firing across ice. Evans with some pressure, but the Reapers dump it all the way back out. Picking up Lee with speed into the Penguin zone. Back pressure by Villela. Paris taps it over to the wall. Penguins will work in their own end as the Reapers try to control here. It'll be Kaminsky cutting the puck off. Paris getting to it, tapping it around to Evans. Evans will fly up the outside, tipping it to Filiaggi, falling to his knees, getting back up. Filiaggi's in, and we're going to get a penalty.
I think it's an icing call.
Oh, an icing. Thought maybe we were getting a trip.
They'll take the face off, it appears.
Looks like there should not have been an icing call.
Yeah. I don't know what is going on now. They're going to put it, they should put it at center ice, I would assume.
Looks like they're going to put it in the Reaper zone.
Well, that's weird.
Maybe a break here for the Pens. So no icing call.
Icing call, but then no icing call, and then offensive zone face-off. Let's take advantage of this.
Penguins Wu wins it cleanly to Starr, who tries for Shuby on the backside. Shuby battling along the boards. Reapers get control and they'll reverse sides. Stopping and starting behind the cage. Coming up through center and snapping one off. It'll be Davis into the offensive zone, defended by Starr. And he stops and spins. Julius gets to the puck, plays it over to Starr. Starr will find Carter. He loses control, and a shot from the point almost tricks Clutter.
I mean, that was Brent Burns-esque as it just came up the wall. He wasted no time. A hard streaking shot to the net as Clutter was kind of trying to he's looking around. I don't even know if he was ready for that. Just the last second, caught it and
in the last game between these two in Cleveland,
he scored like 2 like
there
that.
There were 2 goals like that that kind of caught us off guard. So these teams have played twice, a 7-3 win for the Pens and a 5-2 loss. One in Detroit, one in Cleveland, I believe. Wu picks the puck up. He'll drive into the offensive zone. He'll reverse behind the back feed, but right to a Reaper who springs one clean. It's a 2-on-1 as Merlot twists and turns. It goes off of a skate and in the net on a 2-on-1 break. The Penguins with a turnover just inside the blue line. They were changing defensemen, and they get caught again. It's 3-2 Reapers as they strike quickly on the rush.
Now this Reapers dangerous team with their speed off the rush, able to create chances and the Penguins on their heels in transition.
Be real, take the face-off. Off-the-right gets the puck, snaps it over to Merlot. Sends it cross ice, he's got Real open. Plays it behind his back, picks it up, fires one short side that's wide of the net. Crashing down the Penguins defenseman Merlot, following on Armstrong to keep it in and send it to the corner. Sproul hustling in after it on the forecheck. Real taps at it but can't get control. Back come the Reapers through center.
There it is
Tossing
again.
it behind Ofterhide. Merlot cutting across to cut the puck off. But 3 Reapers attack behind the cage, outnumbering the Penguins briefly. They'll dislodge the puck and try to send it back to the point. Ofterhide able to stomp that. And a battle will continue in the corner. Penguins Merlot with position there. Penguins doing a good job there staying between the player and the net this time. Gotten caught on that a couple times as a shot from the point's blocked, and Real will come up through center. Cuts to the outside, gets his stick knocked out of his hands, and the Reapers come back the other direction. It's a 4-on-2, it's a maybe 5-on-2 as they enter the zone. Penguin back checkers tied up. One player went for a change, and the puck comes free to Villela. He's got Evans. Evans with Real. Real up the opposite side. Evans looks, finds him, and Jack Real puts it into the netminder. A beautiful save. Filiaggi picks up the puck. He weaves in, looks for Evans. That pass is intercepted. Evans will pressure, stick on puck as it's knocked down the ice for Villela to pick it up. He'll get it to Kaminsky. Kaminsky looks for Paris.
Offside.
And it's picked off. 7 Reapers on the ice, and they'll get the too many men. You got to call too many men here.
He is.
Too many men on the Reapers. Penguins are going to head to the Sir Pizza Tower.
Offside and too many men, but they get the call. Great read by that Reapers defenseman. If he doesn't step up, though, they don't get the too many men on the ice call as the play kind of gets bumped back in front of their bench and draws all the attention on their line change. So the Pens, let's see if they can go to work here on the power play. Successful on their last one. Some good puck movement and obviously that big one-timing bomb by Wu.
Filiaggi in the middle of the ice. He can't get control of the puck, but Parrish Pens will look to set it up again. He'll send it across to Evans, gets tied up, tries to fire it towards the net. He falls to the ice, and it's cleared by the Reapers for an icing. 1:07 to play in the power play here. It's a power play. On to too many men on the ice. Penguins looking to capitalize. The Reapers got momentum from a power play goal. The Pens are going to look to do the same. It off. The Dashers, another weird bounce off the boards here, and Evans will pick the puck up. He looks back to the point to Julius. He plays it over to Starr. Starr looking at Filiaggi backdoor, and he just misses high.
A really
Starr
nice
picks
play.
It up. He'll play it all the way across to Filiaggi. Filiaggi to Julius. Julius back to Filiaggi. He taps it back for Julius. It's 2-on-2 on the board, so freed up in front for a shot that's kicked out. Starr will pick it up. He goes back to Evans. He'll step in. Now to Starr. Back for Evans. Kicks it on his backhand. Twists it towards the net. It's just wide of Paris and the cage. It'll be picked up by Filiaggi. 20 seconds left on the power play, and Starr gets control. He's cross ice to Evans. Into the middle, wristing one. Paris picks it up, sends it in. Battling in front. Paris, Evans, now Filiaggi, now Evans. And it's knocked away from him and cleared. Icing will be the call with 1 second left. The Penguins will need to be careful of the guy coming out of the box on the faceoff.
Well, the initial setup before the first icing, a little bit forcing plays, and then we saw Chris Schub, assistant coach, telling the boys to settle it down, and they got a good power play setup, some good seam passes for some attempts. That was a good-looking power play there for the Penguins.
Offensive zone draw as it's cleared up to the blue line. Merlot will try to regroup. Maintains control as it's tossed into the middle. 2 players collide, and the Reapers end up with the puck. They'll shoot it off the back of Wu and ultimately clear it into the Penguin zone where Merlot will get there. He's got off there. Rimmed around.
That stung Austin, that shot. He's limping.
Reapers get possession here in the Penguin zone. Centering pass. Defended well by Ofterheide. Carter down to the ice and cleared by the Pens to Wu. He's got Schub on a center drive. Finds Ofterheide to trailer. Schub tied up, fired one in is Ofterheide. Rebound by Wu sent towards the net. Swiping at it, Schub, who is absolutely murdered in front of the net. Merlot falls down and the Reapers come out to center. Ofterheide set to defend, forces the play wide. He'll pull up there. The Reapers in the Penguin zone. Comes back out to Merlot. Merlot up to Schub. Schub falling down. Penguins falling a lot here. Maybe Bobby Starr's Sparks wasn't fired up this weekend. As Ofterheide will win a battle in the corner, get it to Wu, to Schub, Schub to a Reaper, and the Reapers are back in business, driving off the wall. Possessing the puck. Pressured by Carter, turning one towards the net. A bouncing puck trickles in on Clutter, who's able to make the save. Penguins will have a defensive zone draw to the left of Clutter. Reed take the face-off, flanked by Stroll and Armstrong. Julius and Starr the defense, face-off won by the Reapers. Back to the point, they'll dump it into the corner where Julius will work. The Reapers pick it up. Curling out in front, tapping it to the point. It's broken up by Stroll, freed up for Reel, and he's off to the races. Jack Reel into the offensive zone. He'll look one side and fire one blocker side. That's a stick save and a beauty.
Did that hit his butt end or the post?
I think it hit the butt end. Starzy keeps it in for Reel. Starr and Reel. Reel with the puck again, trying to weave through. Gets it knocked off of his stick. Armstrong will follow on in support, but the Reapers are back out the center and around Starr. Into the front of the net where Julius taps it towards his goalie a little bit. And it's cleared back out by Sproul. Reel up on the forecheck. Now Armstrong follows on as the Reapers will gain possession and dump it back in on Clutter. He'll wave it to the corner for Starr.
Heads up, heads up.
The puck flies up and over the glass, out of play. It'll be a D-zone draw for Paris. Sending it to Villela, he'll rim it around. A reverse breakout here for Filiaggi. He fans on the pass. The Reapers keep it in, but Kaminsky will try Evans. That pass picked off. Evans will get it at the blue line. He'll reverse on his own. Carrying into the offensive zone, he's got Filiaggi. He taps it to him, and that puck is cleared nicely by the Reaper defense. That little 14's speedy, and he's got great body position for them. We sent back up for Paris to hound it center. Knocked down and brought back in. Paris to Filiaggi, but he pulls it back over the line as he tries to make the pass, and we'll get an offside play.
Yeah, good play by Paris on that. There's a back pressure again, but a nice chance up the ice and eluding traffic as Cameron Evans and trying to feed that puck in the middle. As you mentioned, 14, what is it, Murphy, I believe, on the back end for this Reapers team. Nice skater for them.
Reapers, Davis into the offensive zone, fanning on a shot. He'll center one instead. It's carried behind the cage and worked low to high by Chicago. Shot from outside, kicked out by Kaminsky. Harris will get there. He'll go off the boards to Filiaggi. He'll send it cross ice to Evans, a one-on-one opportunity here. He'll carry it wide and delay. Hitting Filiaggi in the high slot. Shot in, rebound, whacked out by Harris. A nice delay there by the Penguins
good.
to find the open player. And they'll regroup at center. It's now Shub looking at Evans, tapping it through, and another excellent play by 14 to spin that out of trouble. Alderheide will get control. He tries to weave into the offensive zone. It's poke check, and it's a 2-on-1 again for the Reapers. Shuby on the back check, hooking him up, and we'll head to a penalty kill again. Shub on the back check, gets the hookaroo. And the Pens will head to the penalty kill. Minute 30 of penalty kill time, 5:44 to play in the second period. Still half
It's a big kill here.
Half a game left of exciting hockey. Penguins have gained some momentum back. Seem to have settled down. And Brody Carter taps it out the center. It's controlled by the Reapers, and they'll send it back into the Penguins' end. Low there to get it, rimmed around to Wu. Wu tries to go up off the glass. That was a very nice attempt, but it came off of the upper part of the Reaper defense and turned right back in. A rim around, looking for Alderheide, who gets tied up a bit on the boards. Penguins in a dangerous situation here as they got on the wrong side again. There's a play where the Penguins are up against the boards and the Reapers pull it out. It becomes a 5-on-2 in that situation as two Penguins pinned against the wall. Merlot gets control. He tries for Wu. It's picked off. It's a 4-on-1 now. Shooting in, and there's Clutter with the glove save.
What a play to keep that puck in. I mean, when you're sending it to a guy, you want to get it in the air. He ripped it pretty good. I think that either that hits him or it's an icing. Big 22 for the Reapers, steps in front of it, knocks it down, and we know he's got a blast as he gets into a prime scoring position, and Clutter stands his ground and flashes the leather.
40 seconds left on the PK as that shot comes in. And Clutter has it in the pads.
And Big Deuces over there. He's just firing everything. We saw on this strong side here right in front of us. Right off the boards, he fired it. He got the face-off win. He wastes no time. He just rips it.
Freed up again. I'll leave it for 22, who hits a nice play and a better read by Evans to dislodge the puck. Filiaggi will get there. He'll send it out the center, and that's picked up by the Reapers. Pressured by Evans. Turned over to Starr, who tries the wall. The Reapers do a great job of smashing their body against the boards to keep pucks from getting down. Chicago controls in the Penguins' end. Up top. Rimming it back in behind. Penalty is now expired as Starr gets control. He falls down on the play. Brought on by Chicago, centering feed, whacked out of the air by Filiaggi. Harris gets there, but it's in his skates. A second try. He's got Evans. He'll go indirect off the wall.
Nice play.
He'll streak in, cutting to the middle, trying to get it over to Filiaggi. It trickles in towards the cage. Sent back to the blue line and past Villela for a potential Reaper breakaway that Kaminsky will cut in front of. And the puck is bouncing in front of the Penguins' cage. It's controlled by the Reapers. They're better at just getting control of the puck. Penguins falling down a lot in this game. We've seen a number of Penguins lose edges and just eat ice. Shot into the backside of the Reaper forward who tries to turn it in front. It'll ultimately be Evans picking things up and skating it out to center. He'll cut to the middle around one, carry into the offensive zone, has the puck knocked off of his stick, and the Pens will look for a line change. But it's a dangerous one as the Reapers streak into the Penguin zone, bodied by Villela to the corner. Real circling in support as it's freed up for Armstrong.
Skate!
And it's a 3-on-2. Firing it in front for Sproul, and it's just past his stick. Back comes Chicago, but they can't connect on the breakout pass, so Merlot will turn things back to the Reaper zone. Off Armstrong's stick, where he'll follow it down the wall. knocked away and brought back on by Chicago, and they do the chip to speed again. Ofterhide reads it well and breaks it up. Merlot with the puck now. Another too many men call. Nope, not going to catch that one as he jumped on the ice and disrupted the Penguins' play. It'll be Merlot at the red line. Driving it in the left side. Gets it taken away right at the blue line, but Real there to pick it up. Sending it cross ice, but right to a Reaper who's in offsides.
And this Reaper's work ethic and speed and strength on battles, gap control, giving the Penguins a little bit of problems here entering the zone or even on transition and regroups.
Penguins with maybe one too many moves at the blue lines here.
Yep.
You know, driving in the offensive zone, trying to make a move. The poke checks are leading to 3-on-2s, 2-on-1s. Merlot will tap it up, looking for Armstrong, who forces it further. Penguins will get in deep this time. Now can they go to work? Up along the wall, it's tapped down by Real, sent back to the point for Starr. Starr will fire one in the net. That's blocked down. Sproul pressuring the puck. He can't get control, and the Reapers will send it all the way across, where Starr will cut in front and get the puck. He's hounded and knocked down from behind. Julius banks it off the wall. It's kept at the blue line and sent back in front of the Pens net, where Starr will try to clear. He possesses the puck.
Move it. There you go.
He tries to, but it's blocked down by the Reapers. A centering pass defended well by Julius to Armstrong to Real. Real flying through center.
Got him. Go.
Can he get around? He'll try. He fans on the shot, but centers it back up high. And a turning shot that's gloved to the short side. 1:13 to play in the second. A 3-2 game. Excellent hockey here as we close in on the end of the second period. We'll close this period like with the Wu, Shu, Carter line from Penn. Let's see if they can get that late goal. The Reapers, late goals in the first period and an early one here in the second. The Penguins are going to look to tie this one up before we head to the third. Kaminsky tries to go cross ice. Villela had backed off.
3-on-2.
Probably rightfully so, as the Reapers are 3-on-2 into the zone, finding the high slot, ripping one off the crossbar. Back to the point it comes. It's blocked by Carter. Wu gets control. He tries for Shub. It's picked off and sent back in on Clutter. Defended by Villela in the corner. Wu in support. And this time the Penguins will get control in the form of Carter. He looks for Shub. It's past him, but Shub, like a missile down the wall, will disrupt it all the way to the corner. Wu tries to peel it out. It's banked off the wall and picked up by the Reapers. Holding his own at the blue line is Kaminsky. The Reapers send it back to Ofterhide, who goes indirect looking for Shub. Dangling through one is the big shooter who fires one into the chest of Clutter. And with 14.3 to play, we'll have a D-zone draw. Harris leans in, brings it back to Ofter. He'll reverse. Nice job by the Reapers to break it up. The Penguins' second attempt will come to Evans. 7 seconds left as they'll drive into the Reaper zone. He's got speed. He gets it wide. Finds Filiaggi, whose backhander's up off the shoulder as time expires on the second. Those two are just creating right now, but the goaltender's been equal every time. We're gonna head to intermission, and we'll be back with the third period. Welcome back for third period action. A back and forth game here between the Pens and the Reapers. The Pens jumped out to a 2-0 lead. The Reapers have answered with 3 unanswered goals, but the Penguins with confidence have come back with a number of scoring chances. So we're going to go to the third period. Penguins need 1 in the last 15 here to tie it. 2 to head to the finals as Evans twists in the offensive zone, fires one in. Rebound tapped wide by Paris. Cleared up and out of the zone by the Reapers. It'll be a battle just outside of the Reaper blue line as Paris tries to pop it in and will. Stick handling through, tapping it over, looking for Evans. Stick to it. Evans will dangle one. We have the dangle and we have the celly. We need a snipe here, Colby. Those were the 3 keys to the game.
Got a little bit of everything here.
Evans gets there. He bangs
there it is.
And there's the rebound for the twinkling lights of the Eiffel Tower. Let's go. Just like diamonds, goals are forever. Brady Paris taps home the Evans rebound.
Man, this line deserves it. They've been going and they're creating chances, and just before, good for Brady Paris too. He's made some great plays. We see him on the back pressure. A good pivot for these 2 playmaking wingers of his, and he's rewarded. He pulls a puck off the wall and tries to get it to Evans wide off that little bump pass to speed, and then just follows it off of winning battles right there, Jeremy, right? Winning battles off the wall to get it to the net. And eventually it's picked up by Paris, and he just bangs it home. That's a big goal to start this third period. They're back in the game, tie game. That line continues to do damage here.
Strolzy to take the draw. Send back to Merlot. He'll go off the boards. Looking
there it is again.
Oh, a nice chip. It's a 3-on-1. Real streaking to the net. Off the defender. Armstrong will pick it up. He drives the wing, sending a centering feed off of a skate. And back come the Reapers. Ofterhide tosses it in, but it'll be an offside play. Probably a good one for the Penguins. We'll get a reset here in center ice. Let's go, boys. 13:40 to play, 3-3 tie, third period, Alpha Ice Complex. The Reapers here in black, kind of the old Sabres look, black, red, gray. A Reaper on the chest. Your Penguins are in the reverse, retro white with the Pittsburgh across the checks, the black pants, the white socks, and the iconic gold. Pens elite helmet. Ofterhide cancels out what would have been a 2-on-1. Possesses along the wall and is able to work it up to Armstrong.
Move it!
Armstrong sending it cross ice to the trailer Stroll, who comes in and fires glove side, and it's stopped and held.
I didn't know my mic wasn't muted there, Jeremy, as I blew your eardrum out with a standard hockey dad line. Move it.
And he did. He moved it right to Stroll, who had some space, was able to drive in and get a shot. Surprised the Pens don't go with a line change here.
Yeah.
We've been out there about a minute. But maybe they're sensing something here as they try. This line has that kind of knack off the face-offs in the offensive zone to create some scoring chances. Kaminsky will get to the puck, but now they might be stuck in their own end. There's a battle there, Kaminsky. Now Real as the Reapers try to come to center. Real, great job breaking it up, sending it all the way across. Sproul chasing it down. Real got a change. Now Armstrong will be in offsides. And the Penguins will get the Woo unit on the ice. Penguins without their forwards coach, Julius, out there. I think Ray Conway calling out the lines. Julius working with the 12s this morning as they try to advance to a championship game here at the midwinter. 3-3 in an exciting one here from Alpha. Nice play by Carter to tap into the speedy Woo, streaking into the corner. He'll peel out, go back to the point for Villela. Villela's shot deflected by Shub just wide.
It's a second nice little shot pass by Villela and around a blocking defender too, right in front of him. You know, you don't want to pound it into the shin pads there. He does a good job finding a seam and having bodies in and around the net.
Penguins get control but turn it over at center. It'll be Kaminsky in his own end, off the stick of Carter, Woo, and back to the Reapers for a break-in attempt. Shub this time kind of toe picks himself into the wall. He'll be up and right back onto the puck. A Nice job by the Reapers to get control, and they'll send it cross ice. Evans with the puck pressure.
But where's our guys?
They're changing slowly, very, very slowly.
Holy.
We had a line, it was like a line at Disney World over there, trying to get on the bench and off onto the ice. You got to let the guy on the ice before you go on
They
the
must
bench.
not have had a super pass.
Hopefully this line has another super pass in their pocket as Paris Evans and Filiaggi back on the ice. It'll be Julius to Star. Star up the wall looking for Evans. It doesn't get there. The Reapers back into the pen zone to trickle one in on Clutter, who gets the big mitt on it, and a D-zone draw to come. Reapers win it, but all the way back. Evans chasing it down. They'll try to interfere with him. They can't. He streaks to the puck. He's hooked up and yanked down behind the play. No call as Paris will get control, tapping it forward. He'll shoot one off of a defender. Cleared up and out by the Reapers. There's that back pressure by Paris as the puck sent, I believe, into the Penguins
I think
bench,
it was in the bench too.
but we'll play on. Spinning it around is Julius. Taking a bump is Filiaggi. Dislodging the puck is Carter. He'll have Julius, and Julius will streak into the offensive zone. The Penguins changing behind, and he's hammered. And it'll be a penalty on the Reaper. Looking at him totally confused, but it is a non-checking Kiwi hockey game.
Penn's just on a change. Julius just uses his legs, jumps up, and I mean, I think he was just looking to buy some time for some guys to get up off the line change, get up into the play, and takes a body check. I mean, it's one thing cutting him off, but when you lay the body on a guy into the boards like that, it's going to be a penalty more often than not. We're going to get that puck back here.
Poked out the center by the Reapers. It'll be Merlot. Merlot loses control. The Reapers back the other way.
It's 20.
Merlot stays with it and taps it free. Reapers to the puck. They try for a break-in. It'll be picked off by Real, and they'll streak into the Reaper zone. Can he get around? He might. Sliding one in front that's kicked out by the goaltender. Brought on by Chicago, dumped into the Penguins end all the way around for a player who was prepared for that play. It peels off the wall. The Penguins, Rio gets a little deep, and now we'll get a penalty. So the Penguins unable to get control on the power play here with this unit, and now we'll go to 4-on-4 hockey.
A check of his own coming the other way, Dalton Julius. He'll sit for a minute and a half here. 45 left on this Reapers penalty. 4-on-4 for 45 seconds before they'll get their chance at a shortened power play.
Face off one by the Reapers, ripped around behind. Villela gets there, banks it off the boards to Wu. He's got some speed as he cuts through. Out of the Penguins end, up for Carter. Carter will drive the right-hand side. He's pressured with the puck getting dislodged, but he stays with it. Now he and Wu are behind the net.
Move your feet.
Wu gets it swiped off of his stick, and back come the Reapers. Reapers cutting through to center. Carter on the back pressure. Around Kaminsky, shooting one high short side that's kept out by Clutter and picked up by Star. Star will go heavy off the wall, but can't get it out. Now it's potentially a 2-on-1 behind, and that's broken up by Kaminsky. Clutter will tap it to Star, who makes a move around the player, and he'll go with speed. Reapers to the power play now, as Star, the defenseman, is up into the offensive zone. The Penguins need to read this and stay back. Wu needs to get back, as Star will spin it to Wu, and now the Penguins kind of set up a little bit, can run a little bit of clock here. Wu tried to play it back to Evans. It'll come all the way to Ofteride, who misplays a puck, and the Reapers are in. Evans will pick up the guy coming across as it's dangled around one. Shot in on Clutter, then stopped and covered up by Clutter.
I don't know, I think they're having a conversation if it was covered as it slid into Evans. He looked like he wanted to cover it, but
Face off.
but didn't.
12 seconds left on the Reaper power play.
I mean, it looked like Evans wanted to cover it, but luckily he made a decision not to. He figured out where he was in the crease there, and I think just bumped it back into Clutter. It was just a really smart move. 5 on 4, 12 seconds. Get through the rest of this kill would be huge.
Evans on the draw. It's won by the Reapers. They'll go D to D. Filiaggi out with the pressure. Shot in. Blocked out top. Cleared to the side by Ofterheide. I thought he almost cleared it in the corner of the net. Filiaggi will work it up the wall, but not out. Power play over for the Reapers as Ofterheide gets the puck. He'll find Evans twisting at center, pressured by Filiaggi, able to get control, drive in, looking, twisting, centering one. It comes through to a Reaper forward, and they're back up ice. Harris with a great back pressure again. It'll be around Kaminski, in on Clutter there for a stop. Cleared by Kaminski to Filiaggi, who loses control, but Kaminski follows up to clear the zone. Reapers right back in, shoulder to shoulder with Villela. A good defensive play for Evans. Evans tries to find Filiaggi, and maybe he'll get there on the second try. He can't, so back come the Reapers. Kaminski defending all the way to the corner, centering pass cut off by Villela.
There you go.
He'll move it up to Filiaggi. Filiaggi loses control, but he'll try for Evans, who twists in at the blue line, picks it up, sires one, and it's off the glove and just wide of the cage. He almost fired that in. Back come the Reapers, back and forth action here in the third period of a 3-3 game. Starr pops it up for Sproul. It's past him to the Reapers in center. Chicago will turn it back to the Penguin zone. Real steps in, breaks the play up. It'll be Julius losing the biscuit to Starr, who goes a little skate to stick in the corner. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it ended up being a heck of a move. It'll be Starr finding Sproul. Sproul will gain the zone. Crisscrossing with a couple people trying to dangle through a few. Hooked up a bit on the play as the puck trickles to the corner. Back out come the Reapers. It's a 3-on-2 as they enter the Penguin zone. Get back! A back check. Sproul kind of drifting on the back check here. He'll get to the puck, though, and be able to pop it up the boards, but not out. Real able to get it the whole way to center, and it's freed up, and there's no doubt about it. Top cheddar forever. The real deal. Jack Real with the poke check and finish, giving the Penguins a 4-3 advantage.
That's what Jack Real can do, Jeremy. Get him. He is buzzing around, sniffing around for any opportunity like that. I think that line could be a lot more on the same page and making plays and executing on off the rush, but when Real can sniff out a opportunity to jump like that, you can see what his speed and instincts can do. And
he wanted it more.
Yep.
He wanted it more than the other player. Skated through the puck, made the play. Now Ofterheide will gain the zone. He looks
nice
to Shub.
play.
Shub looking to go back to Ofterheide. It comes through, but he can't get the shot off. Penguins have Carter covering the D as Ofterheide joins the back check now. Dumped in. Carter will get there. Ofterheide follows on and gets it over to Shub. Actually, Wu cuts in front. Wu will fly up through center.
There you go.
Heading to the outside. Working, he's got Carter in the high slot. Find him for the one-timer. That's blocked by Chicago. It'll be Shub on the back check as the Penguins have a 2-on-2 coming the other way. The Reapers try to send it in front of the Penguins net. It's defended off exceptionally well by Kaminski. A centering feed trickles through the crease.
The Shuby flip.
Iced by Shuby.
Did he put backspin?
He has a better pitching wedge than his dad. I've seen his dad golf.
He threw backspin on that. I mean, not many guys can do that.
An excellent job to not get the icing. And the Penguins got a line change. So it'll be Villela wrapping it around, looking for Evans. Evans up the wall. A nice Datsuki and knock out of the air there by the Reapers, as Evans will get control in his own end and try to regroup. He sends it across to Filiaggi. Good poise there as Filiaggi cuts through the neutral zone. Carrying to the outside, cutting back to the middle. Firing one, blocker side to the corner it goes. Harris in after.
This line's been going, Jeremy. creating chances, working hard, supporting each other, bumping the speed, getting out on breakouts. They're organized.
They'll be rimmed around by the Reapers. Evans will stay on top of that as they try to break through. And this time, instead of a 2-on-1, we had a 1-on-3, and that was good because the Penguins defenseman fell. But the Reapers will gain possession in the Penguin zone. It'll be Julius knocking it forward, but not out. The Reapers twisting through at center. Evans with a poke check out the center and an intentional offside, so that'll come the whole way down. And a great call by this official, Mr. Whitfield, to pick that up as the Reaper player deep in the zone.
And that's been what the Reapers are able to do on forechecks. Like if the Pens can just bump to speed a little quicker. When you get it, bump it to your guy. Right when you see them, bump it to your guy, because they're getting on us pretty quick with their second and third and their good rotation on their forecheck and making it difficult.
Penguins defense and forwards doing a better job keeping these 2-on-1s from happening coming out of the zone. They might have to retreat a little more than they're used to, but trying to weave through 4 and 5 guys is harder. It'll be to the corner, Merlot in. Now carried around behind where Real will pressure. Armstrong waves out of the Reapers, get control, they'll shoot one all the way across. Stroll gets there. He tries to chip it up out of the zone, it's cut off. A battle along the boards. It'll be into the feet of Real. Now Armstrong. Penguins can't clear. Merlot dislodges it. Real with a stick lift, but into the high slot for a shot, and the Reapers rebound off the side of the net. As the Penguins failed to clear the puck there. They had a number of chances to do so. And this clear by Real ends up on net to be tossed aside. The Penguins get a line change. Sproul still on the ice on a forecheck though. It'll be sent cross ice into the zone come the Reapers. 1-on-1, 1-on-2. Firing one, it's blocked by the stick of Kaminsky. Villela around. Wu will kick it up. He finds Carter. Carter finds Shub. Shub has Wu. Wu's going to drive. He'll find Carter in the high slot. Firing one low. Kicked away. Shub to the corner. Popped in the back a bit, but not like physically, so it was a good no call. Like kind of ridden to the wall. Twisting into the offensive zone come the Reapers. Dropping to the defense. A poke check there by Carter. Shot in off the pad of Clutter. Tied up behind the net by Kaminsky as the Reapers battle in behind. Just over 2 to play. Villela falls down, centering feed. Tapped by Schubert right to the point. Winding, firing, kicked out, and skipping through the crease to the corner. Off the deflection as the Reapers set up here. This will be dangerous for the Pens. They twist, they turn.
Good job by Schubert.
Does a great job of using the body to just get the puck out. And now the Reapers are back in with a 3-on-2 as the Penguins were caught into the middle. Shot in, blocked. Rebound up top. Another shot blocked. Starzy breaks free and weaves through center. He's
empty
got
net.
Evans a trailer.
Empty
He'll
net.
fire it to the empty net. It's wide. Star in after it. The Penguins got to back up a little bit. 6-on-5 empty net action. Minute 30 to play. Twisting in. Knocked down. Puck picked up by the Reapers to the corner, and the Penguins will be in D mode again. For a minute 24 here, back to the big shot at the point.
What a block.
Blocks it.
What a block.
Evans on the puck pressure. Can he get there? He'll hound the puck. And he'll get control.
Put it in.
Looking, firing, and he'll find the back of the net.
What a battle. What a battle for that puck.
Cameron Evans wins a battle, comes off the wall, and makes it a 2-goal game. It's 5-3 Penguinis.
Unbelievable, that line. What that line has done today, Jeremy. A shot block by Luka against Big 22, like Fulton Reed off the Mighty Ducks, this guy, the way he can shoot. And Filiaggi had a little extra marinara sauce on his shin pads. He throws it in front of that big booming slap shot, and Evans did the rest of the work all the way up the ice.
Cleared back. Still time left, a minute left. 2-goal game. Crazier things have happened, especially in 11-year-old hockey. Penguins need to remain poised and hard-working as Real gets the puck. He'll fire it across to Armstrong. Armstrong trying to get it deep. He'll do so, twisting it in. 40 seconds to play. Reel with the puck, turning it back in front with a shot. Back
This
come the
Davis
Reapers.
can buzz.
He'll dump it off the boards and pick it up on the other side. He's got one coming in front. Diving in is Ofterheide, who's got the puck somewhere under him, I think. I hope not, because that might be a penalty shot.
I don't know if he covered it. I mean, he slid back. It got shot in underneath him.
You got to kind of toss that off to the side if you can.
I don't know what they're calling here. They're saying it's a goal. No.
Maybe they'll say it was covered before, because it was covered from the hash mark.
Yeah, he slid with it. Thank God there's heavy snow on the ice. If that's freshly flooded ice, I think he takes that puck right into the net with him on that play. But
20 seconds left as Schub will send it up the center. Carter getting to it as the time ticks away.
what a battle.
You can hear the Penguin fans cheering as time ticks down 1-0. It's Championship Sunday in the City of Champions. The Pittsburgh Penguins Elite are headed to the Midwinter Classic Final. They'll face either the Boston or the Buffalo Junior Sabres or the Chicago Fury, whose game is taking place on USA Rink right now. We may have a pregame show for you, so stay tuned. Penguins head to the championship game of the Midwinter. Colby, what a game.
We will be back at the Lemieux Complex. What a game. Up 2-0, then it's 3-2 for the Reapers. Got a lot of respect for this Reapers team, the way they play, the way they skate,
the way they battle.
the way they battle,
I love playing
the way
teams
they
like
check,
this.
the way they defend, the way they get up ice in transition. You got to hand it to the way this Reapers team plays. Unbelievable team they've got here. Well coached, definitely.
A good, hard-fought game. We'd play it again right now if we could.
Yeah, that was a heck of a battle, and right to the wire. Obviously, that Evans, Filiaggi, Paris line, massive difference here today, Jeremy, and it's a heck of a game. So we'll get the finals. I see Ray Conway talking to Hanner. Looks like he'll probably get the start next game. What time's that game at? We'll be at Lemieux, I know.
1 o'clock. Right
1
here,
o'clock.
City TV, Lemieux Center. If you can't get to the Lemieux Center, tune in right here. Make sure you subscribe below. Cinnamon Swirl TV. Cameraman, the man, the myth, the legend, Chris Merlot. Producer Nick Paris. Play-by-play by Jeremy